Hi everybody, James here. In this video, I'm going to take you through setting up an event, setting up your siders, whether they're convertible or not, setting up your number of scoring shots, assigning your scorekeepers and your shooters, and selecting who can manage strings and save strings. So first thing we're going to do is log in as admin, and then we're going to transition across on the top menu to the spanner with a lanyard. This is where you can create your events and do all your shooting. So what we're going to do first is we're going to set up our match parameters. So we're going to have two siders, and the siders are convertible. This means they can save their first or second shot if you can convert two if they're both good scores, or convert one if they want to keep their second sider. Shots on score 10, that means they have to fire 10 scoring shots before the string can be saved. Now if you want a 15 shot match, you can change it to 15. If you want 20, 20. If you want a specific number that's not listed, you can click this box and say I want a 12 shot match, and then you have a 12 shot match. Or you can have undefined, so they can either fire one shot or 20 shots on target. The scorer can save at any time. Now be wary with this setting. Somebody can inadvertently save the string midway through somebody's shoot that may not have actually been finished, and then it makes it a little bit harder to restore the string. You'll have to use the admin to do that. That'll be another video. Now after you've done your scoring shots, we're going to set it at 10. We're also going to have user assigned shooters, user assigned scorekeepers. For manage strings, we're going to have scorekeeper, and users can assign themselves to strings. We want this box to be checked. Now we go up to create an event. So we're going to have a new event. We're just going to call it Club Shoots, and we're just going to call it a Saturday shooting. Now this is where we set in our stages. So you put your distances in. So I'm going to put this in yards, but if you use meters, you'll use meters. So let's just go 300 yard, new stage, 500 yard, new stage, 600 yard, new stage, 700 yard, new stage. I'm just going to call it 800 yard, and new stage 900 yard. If you wish, you could just call it AULR if you're for long range targets, so it doesn't matter if you select 8 or 9, you just call it AULR, it's the same target face. And if you have a range that goes out to 1,000 yards, put in 1,000 yards. Now with the 1,000 yard option, you actually get to be able to select your target face for 1,000 yards. For 8 and 9, you notice we don't have that option. So what we're going to do is, let's say it's a 500 yard shoot. You get this option here with this grayed out box that says AU 500. If you click on that, you get a pop-up. What it'll actually do is it'll change all target frames to a 500 yard target face. So for example, if we go out, if you go to 3, 4, 5, they're all changed to 500 yards over on the right hand side there. Go back to target 1. Same thing if we want to go to 300 yards, same thing. It'll change all your target frames to 300 yards. Now, for your 8 and 900 yard matches, you don't have that option. Unfortunately, Silver Mountain hasn't been able to put that in. It only exists for the 1,000 yards. So what you have to do for your 8 and 900 yard shoots, you have to press the back yellow arrow. You have to go to the spanner with a circle, and here you'll see your target faces. You want to select AULR. That'll change it for target 1. You have to then go through for each of your targets that you're using on the day and change them all to AULR. You only have to do this for 8 and 900 yards. Or you can just select 1,000 yards and call it a day and change them all in one go. So we'll go back, we'll change this back to a 300 yard shoot. We'll change all our target faces to 300 yards. And that is how you create an event and set your parameters for your events.